Do you want to learn how to bother your OCD back? I will teach you all about that. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels and I make videos for kids with anxiety and OCD. Today I want to talk to you about something I teach the kids in my practice, and that is not only how to try to crush their OCD, but I teach them how to bother their OCD back. How do you torment your OCD the way that it has been tormenting you? That's actually a really effective approach, because when you start to get really powerful and empowered, and not only are you ignoring doing any of your compulsions, but you feel powerful enough to boss it back. That's when you really make some good long-term progress in crushing your OCD. So I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So the first steps in beating OCD are to be aware that your OCD is bothering you, to be aware that your compulsions are OCD, and then to even try to delay or ignore doing your compulsions. When you start to get that down pat, or even for one compulsion, then the next highest level is to do the opposite of what your OCD wants. So this can look different depending on what type of OCD theme you have. But let's say your OCD wants you to even everything out. Then you make things uneven all the time. Let's say OCD likes a favorite number. Then you pick its least favorite number and you do things around the house that least favorite amount of times. Whenever OCD tells you to do something, if possible, you do the opposite. If OCD says, ew, don't touch that. Whatever you do, do not touch that. That's gross. It has whatever OCD theme you have. Then you take that thing and then you purposely touch it. But not only do you purposely touch it, you might touch it and then you might touch your face. You might touch your lips. Then you might eat something with your hands that touch that disgusting thing. That's really poking back. Now, OCD often, for some people, likes to live in doubt. In fact, most OCD lives in doubt. And so when you have an OCD thought, an intrusive thought that says, ooh, what if this happens? Instead of arguing with yourself and saying, well, I don't think that will happen. I think this is just my OCD, or would it happen? I don't think so. Well, that's a mental compulsion. The way to poke back at your OCD is to say, yeah, what if that happens? That'll be horrible, or will it? It could happen, you never know. Or what if I am that? Yeah, maybe I am that. And if I am that, oh well. And so you want to poke back at your OCD and taunt it. So instead of arguing with it and saying, I would never do that, or that never happened, you want to say, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know, and either do you. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but that is a very high level approach to crushing your OCD and keeping it tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, well, I will talk to you next Thursday. I hope you find the sparkle in everything you do. Take care.
When I first discovered Natasha, I was in a desperate place with my son, and his anxiety was getting worse, and we had tried counseling, and it was not going well.
We were told at that point, we can't help your son. Early intervention is great. He's too young.
Parenting a child with anxiety is not easy, and sometimes it feels hopeless.
First time we took her to a therapist, who then dismissed her after about a year and a half, putting it down to bad parenting.
But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if you could join a community with parents in the same boat, with kids with similar struggles and issues? What if you could have access to resources that will help you with behavior and sleep and avoidance and opposition and fears? What if you can have somebody walk with you on your journey? Someone with clinical expertise and parental knowledge. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels, and I'm a child therapist and a mom to 3 kids. And I've dedicated my life and my career to helping kids with anxiety and OCD, including my own. And now I want to help you too. I have created the AT parenting community to do just that. When you join as a member of the community, not only will you get access to resources that will help you with your child's struggles and help your family reduce the chaos in their home, you're going to be joining a community of parents just like you, with knowledge, love, and support to give. You will get access to online classes that will help your child and your child's struggles. You'll also get bonus videos and podcast material made just for members. And I've got your kids covered too. You'll have access to a library full of worksheets and videos specially designed for your kids by myself and other therapists. But that's not the best part. You're going to be getting direct attention from me, and I will be giving you support in many different ways. I'll be doing Facebook Lives every single week in our private Facebook group, where members can go to talk and get support. I'll also be doing office hours in our private Facebook group. So once a week, you can ask me whatever you want. I'll be available for an hour to answer your direct questions. But if you need a little bit more support, I've got you covered too, because I will be doing coaching calls for those that need it twice a month. And for those that need even more support, I'll be doing once a month support group calls. And I'll be doing a member spotlight call. So I'll be picking one member every month, and I'll be walking them through the process of helping their children. And you'll have access to the replay and to that phone call as well. Raising a child with anxiety or OCD is hard, but together we can get through it.
Natasha gave us practical tools. She wasn't like the books that we had read.
If you have a child with anxiety or OCD, she is your go-to woman.
Natasha had practical real-life advice that we started implementing the day that we listened to them.
In a desperate time in my journey with my son, she has been a lifesaver. Her resources have given me hope, they've given me tools and support, and they're some of the best resources you can find out there for anxiety and OCD.